Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thanks for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all the new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. Okay, thank you to all the donations that came in. And please make sure if you do leave a donation, it's 2 ends, not one, okay, at the end of lowdown. All right, 2 ends, not one. So let's get to it, y'all. And yes, I am feeling nice, okay? Been in my dispensary bag, yes I have. And, was sipping a little bit too. But I wasn't going to record today, y'all. I really wasn't. I was going to relax today and, watch me a picture and just relax. Watch me a little show or whatever. But, I checked my messages, y'all, and I just feel like I'm in the twilight zone right now because these messages is so weird, okay, y'all? So I had to jump on here and let y'all, talk to my subscribers, okay? We talk to each other about stuff. I want to see what y'all think about this because it's weird to me. And at the same time, it seems like everybody that's in this little circle that has something to do with Mo3, they all are really, really weird. They all are really, really stupid on telling on themselves and giving you more information every time people open their mouth. This is what they're doing. It's so weird. It's like catch-22. But if I'm gonna be in the twilight zone tonight, y'all gonna be in there with me. Okay, so here we go. Let me pull up these posts, okay? So, the truck driver, y'all. Now, y'all know, everybody that saw the video about the truck driver, y'all know I said alleged, and y'all know I said I wasn't for sure which truck, and I think it was more than one truck out there that day. And I said I wasn't for sure which truck this guy, if it was him, was in. If he was in the one that rolled past that, kind of helped box him in, and kept going, or the one that was behind him. Because it was 2 trucks that I can see that look like they could have been involved. So, that's what I said. But anyway, I heard from the wife, allegedly, y'all. This video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. Everything I have is, public. It's public information. So, let me pull up these posts, y'all. So I got this email from the wife. So I want you to just see. Her name is Sexy C, y'all. Okay? She says, Miss Lowdown. Okay? I'm letting you know now that I am contacting my attorney regarding the video you posted this morning about Mo3. The man that you posted in your video sharing his image and truck that he uses for business was in the hospital from August the 29th, 2020 to October the 27th, 2020. Now, first, I want y'all to remember this date. So he was in the hospital for like a month. This is what she's telling me. That her husband is the one that I posted. And he was in the hospital from August 29th, 2020 to October 27th, 2020, y'all. Okay? With a brain infection. Now, I'm going to stop right there for a second. I looked that up, y'all. I was like, how in the world do you get a brain infection? So, when I looked it up, it said, like some kind of trauma to the head, or some kind of parasite. Okay, y'all? So I want y'all to just remember this. And was only released because he promised to rehabilitate at home. Okay, y'all? He was released because he promised the doctor or whoever, the nursing staff at the hospital that he gonna do his rehabilitation at home. He promised. Okay, y'all? If they release him early. Now, because that man is my husband, okay? She already, we know it's your husband, okay? He had to learn how to talk. Okay, y'all? She said he had to learn how to talk. So I guess when he went home, he learned how to talk again. So when he left the hospital, he could not talk, y'all. He could not talk. This is what she's saying. Okay, let's keep going. He couldn't use his hands and his feet. Now, if you can't use your hands and your feet, y'all, you can't talk. Okay? I hope y'all listening to this, because this is why I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. Either I need to put this stuff down that I got up here smoking and drinking, or there's something wrong with this picture. But okay, let's keep going. She said he can't talk and he cannot use his hands and his feet and walk all over again, and and walk all over again, and came home in a walker. He came home in a walker, y'all. Okay? This transition to crutches. I might be high, y'all. Let me say that again. Then transition to crutches. Okay, y'all. He transitioned when he got home, I guess, to the crutches. He was not in Dallas, Texas, driving an 18-wheeler when Mo3 passed away. Or in Dallas at all. And we have paperwork showing him being in the hospital. Okay. He was in the hospital from August 29th to October the 27th. Okay, so the paperwork say that. And proof of his whereabouts after being released. And we'll be providing it to his attorney. His only association with Mo3 is hiring him for an event a few years ago and paying him to do a song with one of his friends shortly after, y'all. So, okay. Is it me, or is she telling me more information, y'all? She's giving me more information. That the truck driver, okay, her husband, who got out the hospital October 27th before Mo3 passed. 2 weeks to be exact, right? 2 weeks before Mo3 passed, he got out the hospital. She's giving me more information. He did rehabilitation at home. Okay. He couldn't talk. He couldn't use his hands. He couldn't use his feet. Now, if he couldn't do all that, y'all, correct me if I'm wrong. How in the world did he promise that he was going to do rehabilitation at home? How did he tell them? How did he get that information out? If he could not talk, he couldn't use his hands to write it, and his feet, he couldn't write with his toes. I know some people ain't got no arms. They done learn how to write with their toes, y'all. I seen it. But this email says he couldn't use none of those things. So y'all tell me why. Please tell me why. Oh, I didn't even put the picture up, y'all, did I? Here you go, y'all. My bad, y'all. I thought y'all was reading with me. Please tell me why, y'all. Y'all can screenshot this and blow it up so y'all can see it. I'm going to take a little time so y'all can read it too. Please tell me why in the world. And how could he tell the doctor them he was going to, he promised them. He was going to rehabilitate at home. Okay, y'all? Now, he said that Mo3, they hired Mo3. Now, did somebody put him on to Mo3 sometime back, a few years back? This is what this woman is saying. If he is the driver, y'all, she's his wife. And a few years ago, Mo3 did a show. You know, they did some business together, event. And then they paid him to do a song with one of his friends, too. Okay? Could somebody have sent him to Mo3? You know, get close to Mo3. Everybody was, you know, filling them out. Seeing who the target was, allegedly. Let's get back to this email. That's it, besides being a huge fan of his. So she's saying that they are a huge fan. Now, like I said, I don't know if this man was driving those cars or not, but I do, you know, somebody, you know, a little birdie gave me a video. And, you know, allegedly, this is this man's word. This Mike guy. This is his word. We didn't even know who Mike was or none of that. So we found out who Mike is. Some people in the comment section, they were, you know, people were saying that, you know, this the one that was behind him. Now, I wasn't even for sure about that, but this is what some people are saying. Some people are saying this. So if he was a huge fan of his, how in the world did he end up the one that was right behind Mo3 on the expressway when Mo3 was taken out, and it mysteriously was recorded on his camera on the truck that he was driving? A huge fan of Mo3's. Okay, y'all? Now, my husband has always had money. She's telling me he got money. And everyone who knows him can tell me that, okay? So, no, he was not gifted a truck. Now, she didn't say, no, he wasn't the one that was on the expressway. Well, yes, she did. I'm tripping. She did say that. She gonna say it in the next little writing coming up. Yeah, that's it. I told you I was feeling good. But I'm gonna get it together. So, here we go. You know that everyone wants to find out who killed Mo3, just like everyone wants to be the superhero and solve the crime. I don't know or care to know where your false information came from. And it doesn't matter that you said allegedly. Okay? Because you still posted his image and his work vehicle. You must. Nope, they don't say you must. It said, you put my husband's life and my family in jeopardy, in harm's way, so far that I am contacting my lawyer if you do not delete your video and make a public apology on his behalf. Mrs. Henderson. So if that's her husband, the one that I posted, and his name is Mike, so I guess his name is Mike Henderson. Okay, so now we have a name. Now, we need to find out if Mike Henderson is on the paperwork, y'all, for the truck driver. We know they made statements saying that, you know, the person that was driving the truck made a statement, y'all. So if the name is Mike Henderson, then it is what it is. So this is the person now that's contacting me. Sexy C, y'all. And she is saying she is the wife of the person that I posted. This is the picture and the email it came from. Okay. Now, let's compare the information, y'all. Okay, y'all? So, let's read this. Let me get my glasses. Make sure I can see. So I don't be squinching on my eyes. I want to make sure I read it right, y'all. Okay. At Trap Boy Freddy promo video with Mike back in November. Okay, y'all? November. When I got out, this was the video he posted. When I got out the hospital, and this is what he allegedly put down. When I got out the hospital, talking about the same thing his wife was talking about, he could not walk, he could not talk, he could not use his hands and everything. Okay, y'all? And she said that he always had money. Right, y'all? Okay, let's go. So, where I'm at, I didn't have a car. I couldn't even walk. 6 months later, I got 2 brand new Chevy vehicles, a 2020 1500 Silverado and a 2021 Chevy Tahoe. And just because became a business owner in the trucking industry. Purchasing me a KW 18-wheeler. You don't meet too many people like, okay? And then here's at Mike, the credit champ. Okay, I guess he's the credit champ. I don't know. Don't ask me, y'all. He hasn't let the money or success make him forget who he truly is. And I'm grateful for the brotherhood. There go that name again, ain't it, y'all? Brotherhood? Remember I was telling y'all about that? We have. Keep going up, bro. Can't wait to see what my business credit look like by the end of the year. You have to trust the process when you're trying to level up in life. It's called growth. Nothing happens overnight. So he said he didn't even have a car. So, but his wife says, if this is the same person we talking about, which it kind of seems like it's the same person because he just got out the hospital. Okay? And remember when I was telling y'all that, whoever this truck driver was, allegedly, I heard that he was friends with background dancers. So here is a confirmation right here that him, background dancer, and Mike are, they buddies. Okay? Not only are they buddies, the brotherhood is brought up. Okay, y'all? The brotherhood is brought up. So I just want y'all to pay attention to this. Pay attention to the fact that he did a promo with background dancer in November. Now remember this, okay, y'all, because he just got out the hospital at the end of October. So I asked around. I told y'all I know some doctors, and they said most likely if he had some kind of brain infection, it was due to either a parasite or accident. So was he in the hospital on another insurance scam, y'all? Okay? Because clearly nothing was wrong with this guy. He was acting like he could not talk when he was in the hospital. He was acting like his feet wasn't working. He was acting like his hands wasn't working when he was in the hospital. But when he got out, 2 weeks later, he miraculously is talking, y'all. He is talking. Okay, y'all? Now, I want to play. What else I do with this? I want to play something for y'all. If I can find it. Okay, I got it. Now, I want y'all to tell me if rehabilitation is coming up, y'all. If you can get to this point, okay, in your life now, and you just had rehabilitation to help you talk, help you walk. You was that bad and critical, that bad, okay? That you came home and started doing rehabilitation. Have y'all ever seen somebody rehabilitate from being able to not talk, not walk, not use their hands in 2 weeks? So this tells you something else. These messages that I've been receiving from this woman, and looking at the receipts that I look at from what Trap and them gave this guy when he got out the hospital. He got out the hospital early. Why did he get out the hospital early, y'all? Was it to be a part of this Mo3 thing? Was he lying to the people at the hospital, pretending like he couldn't talk, couldn't walk, and couldn't move, making it look like it was much worse than it was for some kind of insurance scam, y'all? Because 2 weeks later, you are doing a promo with background dance. 2 weeks later. And then Mo3 is taken out the same month. Six months later, you done had a come up too, just like everybody else. I keep saying everybody got a part out of this. Now, I'm going to play this for you all. I'm going to try to play this for you all. Wait a minute. Do it sound like he just went through therapy for... Do it sound like he has any problems with talking, walking, moving, his arms, his legs? Or do it seem like he was doing an insurance scam with some kind of accident or something and claim and saying that he got hurt and pretending like he needed rehabilitation? Somebody else be saying that. I'm happy than a boo. Somebody else be saying that. That we know. He is so happy. He getting all his goodies for being a part of Do it seem like him and his wife, if that is his wife, and if that is him, and if he is the one that was had a part in this whole thing that had something to do with Mo3, don't it seem like to y'all that he was also in the middle of another insurance scam? Because that's what I get from this. She's saying that he always had money. Was she lying to me? If that's the truth, if these two messages, click together, this is a message that this is what they posted themselves. Background Dance and them, after the promo video went out, that he was so happy that he got to come up. Do it seem like this man was in the middle of another scam? She says, I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone, y'all. I'm telling you. She says something totally different. That he got money. He's saying he didn't even have a car. She's saying he just got out the hospital August 29th till October 27th. Wait a minute, that's 2 months. Wait a minute, y'all. He was in the hospital 2 months. I'm tripping. I told y'all. Had a little something, but I caught it. August, September, October. He was in the hospital for 2 months. 2 months, y'all. And he told them that he needed to get out of there. And he would do his rehabilitation at home. Was this a scam too? This whole little hospital stay? Was he pretending to be, hurt more than he was? Because it sounds like nothing's wrong with him. He's moving perfectly fine on that video. He's moving perfectly fine. And if that's her husband, and if that's her husband's post, and if he did do a promo with background dancer in November, then they were faking like he was worse than he was in some kind of accident, that most likely he got some insurance money off of that too. So y'all see how they getting paid down there through insurance money, allegedly. But this is what it looking like from what she is sending me. I am using public information that's posted on IG and media platforms. I have done nothing wrong. Now, I'm not finished, y'all. Now, I don't normally receive 2 people telling me something to take down something right away unless it hits a nerve. Right after she sent me an email, I got an email from somebody else. Okay, y'all? Let me get to his. I told you I'm having one of them Twilight Zone nights. For real, y'all. Now, I sent them the spam. But then I thought about it and I went back and I was like, let me post this up and see what my subscribers think about this too. This person called Xavier Masters. Okay? This is where it came from. He says, either you got played by the fake truck driver dude and letting people mess up your credibility, or you accepting money to put out fake stories you know aren't real yourself. I thought you was different than these clout chasing bloggers. He just wanted to promote his song featuring Mo3. That's what was sent to me. I have no clue what they're talking about. Okay, now I'm going to tell y'all something. If you a day 1, 2, or 3, y'all already know that when I make a mistake, I always come back on here and I'll apologize or, and correct it or whatever. I'm the first one to do that. But as y'all can see, that message that between, the promo... the promo business between background dancer and the truck driver stuff. Y'all can see he's even saying he just got out the hospital and he, been blessed with 2 new cars, 2 new rides, and a truck to start his own business. And it was 6 months after Mo3 was taken out. Did they not want it to look so obvious of him getting it right after Mo3 passed, so they didn't give it to him right away? Ask yourself this question. Ask yourself why somebody would come to my email and talk about either you got played by the fake truck story dude. I didn't get played because I said allegedly in the first place. And then I put the picture up and I said, I don't know if It was the guy. If he was driving the truck that went past or the one behind Mo3, I don't know. I said that. So it's nothing for me to, be played about. That's why I said, I say allegedly, and I say word on the street. So I'm not played, honey. And it looks exactly like both of those messages matches with her information of her coming to my page telling me that he got out the hospital. The other message is saying the same thing, that he just got out the hospital in his own words. So who got played? Or is you just coming to my email to try to make it look like I got played so I could take it down? Because it seems to me like some people is in the cut right now saying, I don't know how we're going to get her to take this video down. The wife, if that is the wife, because I keep telling you, I don't know if she the wife or not. She said Miss Henderson or something like that. So if his name is Mr. Henderson, Mike Henderson, then I guess that's the right one. But this is, I don't get it. I told y'all I feel like I'm in Twilight Zone tonight. Why would two different people, one come in here and say they gonna sue, get a lawyer for nothing? I haven't done nothing wrong. But put out information that's already out and talk about it. This other person comes and says, I'm messing up my credibility. Not to mention the wife was in my comment section, leaving messages, up under my other subscribers, comments. She was leaving messages under there. She had an attitude like she was all in her feelings. So she could be his wife. And if she is, did she just let out a whole nother can of worms? Did she just open up another one? Are they committing fraud? This is how they coming up in, the crooks in Dallas? Is this the new thing? Fraud. Insurance fraud. He was in the hospital for 2 months, and it looks like nothing was wrong with this guy. But it do look like a cane or something. I'm not 100% sure, but it looked like the person that was on the expressway when Mo3 passed. It looks like when they was looking in the, the hood or whatever, the side of the truck, the authorities, it do look like somebody, either the truck driver or somebody, had a cane in their hand. So if that is true, that means he probably was put on Mo3 a little while back, and she just admitted it. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to shorten this video up because I'm feeling too good. I want to go relax, but I wanted to just run this by y'all so to see what y'all was going to say about it, because this is weird to me. So weird that this woman just came in my comment section and then came to my email, and then after she came to the email, somebody else come to my email talking crazy and telling me to apologize if I find out that I'm wrong about his own words, his post or whatever, then I apologize to you. But right now, it's looking like y'all busted. It look like y'all busted. I don't care how you see it. It look like y'all are busted. It looks like the police and allegedly the commissioner and allegedly some more people down there allegedly could be crooked and trying to erase stuff, but it looks like Mo3's spirit is making a way another way. He's showing how even if y'all did erase records, if this truck driver is tied to background dancer and gifts and all of this stuff, and him opening up a new business and all this stuff is a part of this, then this open up a whole nother can of worms, y'all. And it doesn't matter if they erase whatever they erase. And if they pick him up, he probably gonna tell. He probably gonna tell and to give a deal. I don't see no truck driver, no regular old Mo taking the heat I just don't. And then if they find out he's committing fraud, insurance fraud from this accident or whatever, that he might have been in an accident and faking like he was worse than he was, then that opens up another key. I have never seen people tell on themselves as much as these people that came after Mo3. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm about to go and finish enjoying my buzz because this is hilarious. But I had to jump on here and share this with y'all, okay? So be safe and peace.